Hey guys, what's up? It's Gabriel Shaw. I got called out to do the 10 push-ups challenge. So I'm about to do 10 push-ups right here. But first, I just want to take a minute to talk to you all about why it's so important to have a movement practice, okay? A movement discipline. The important part of it being a movement discipline is that we're doing it even on times we don't necessarily want to be doing it, right? We're working on something, we're developing a skill, we're practicing even on days we don't really feel like it. Now that's important because that practice, that discipline, that habit of doing it every day, that's what's going to carry you through the hard time. One thing that's consistent, one thing that you have control over is your practice, is your discipline, is getting out there. The fact of the matter is, there will be difficult times. There will be times that are harder, that are more stressful, where you're not sure where you're going to make a living, where you're going to have anxiety. So we all go through those rough times. One of the things that helps us to weather those times is having a practice and have something that is in a way a celebration of life. So if you're doing a movement practice, then by definition you're in a growth mindset because you're considering how this practice is going to improve you for the future. So by having that kind of growth mindset, in a way that's a celebration of living and all the things that you can do and all the things that you can do in your body and everything that we're capable of living, and that provides just even more motivation, even more momentum to go ahead and keep on living, right? Keep on pushing through those hard times. A very important thing that's not talked about a lot when it's talked about movement or activity is the mental health benefits. And that's why I'm going to tell you again, it's having a practice, having something you're getting better at, or in other words, having something you're doing mindfully, having something you're doing intentionally. Because when you're bringing that mindfulness component in, that intentionality in, what you're doing is you're training mental focus. You're getting in there, you're focusing on your body, or you're focusing on your breathing, or maybe you're just focusing on the experience and allowing whatever happens in the experience to come up. All of those things are a training, a sort of training for your mind to push aside the distractions, push aside the mental chatter, come to the present moment, and focus and develop that focus muscle, if you will, in your mind. Now, a lot of people right now are talking about meditation and the importance of meditation as mental training. And yes, that's true. I think it's important to look at meditation as mental training, and I think that we all could benefit from meditation, or many of us could now with what's going on. On the other hand, meditation is also not enough because what are we doing all day, every day? We're sitting down. We're sitting at our computers. A lot of us are stuck inside our houses all day. And what we need is, in addition to the mental side, we also need something to move our body out of our chair, correct our posture, break up those adhesions from sitting all day. So we need a movement component for sure. That is even to recognize the cardiovascular and respiratory side too. Of course, you want to have a movement practice that's going to develop your heart, lung health, circulatory system as well. But in addition, we also need all those movement components to help us get out of our chairs and stay moving and stay able and have joints that work and prevent injuries and things like that. So it's really important to have a mindful movement practice, or a movement practice that gets you more mobile, that improves your heart and your lungs and your circulatory system, and also that improves your mind by requiring a little bit of mental focus. So I'm asking you to not only do the mental training, the meditation aspect, I'm asking you to not only do the fitness or sweat or cardio aspect, but I'm asking you to put those together. And what happens when you put those together is you get a skill, and that skill is something you can work on and you can practice. No matter where you are, no matter what situation you're in, you can still work on your physical practice, on your movement practice. Even if you're in a hospital bed, the amount of your movement practice might be lower, but that doesn't mean you can't work on it, right? You're still getting up out of that bed once a day, or you're still doing little ankle circles or wrist circles, right? For those of us who are more active, we still want to push a little bit those limits while celebrating where we're at and then in the bodies that we have, and being grateful for wherever we're at, right? So really important to have a movement practice to nourish those things. Just to be frank, it's actually hard to be anxious or afraid while you're actually practicing. Even going on a walk can be a practice, can be a mindful movement. If I'm thinking about my foot strike, if I'm thinking about how my arms are swinging, if I'm trying to relax the body, then even walking can become a mindful movement practice that again takes me away from all the noise in the outside or even the mental chatter that may be stressing me out on the inside, and brings me into the present moment and helps develop that growth mindset. So I hope that you all have a movement practice. It's my passion to help connect people with movement practices that they enjoy, and then to help them do better at those activities. So if you need help figuring out your training strategy for training indoors to help improve your activities that you love, let me know, leave a comment, message me. Because it's so important to have a movement practice, what I'm going to be doing is every day I'm going to be posting a little piece of my movement practice. That could be 5 minutes, that could be 2 minutes, it could be 30 seconds, it could be just some breathing, it could be a walk, it could be some dancing, it could be a workout. Right now I'm going to do the 10 push-ups challenge. That's going to be my movement practice of the day. I'm going to post it for you guys, a little snippet of it every day, and that's going to help encourage me to stay practicing. What I want you to do is take a little clip of yourself doing some kind of sign of movement every day and send it to me. Tag it on my Facebook wall, send it to me in a private message, send it to me in an email, coachgabrielshot@gmail.com, and let's keep up a movement or activity culture, especially more important at these times. So I'm going to go do 10 push-ups. I know that's long-winded. Let me know what you think of that, and I wish you luck on your practice. Very exciting if you're looking for movement practice, starting 1 week from today, so that's starting March 30th, every day at noon, 12 o'clock Pacific time, I'm going to be live streaming a movement class. It's going to be a class that's going to bring a lot of inspiration from a lot of other disciplines. You're not going to need a lot of equipment. You can do it at your house. You can live stream in. This is going to be an experiment. I'm going to do it every day for 5 days. Again, every day for 5 days starting March 30th. That's Monday through Friday at noon Pacific. Get on your live stream, get moving with me. If you want to be a part of the experiment, send me a private message or send me an email, coachgabrielshot@gmail.com. And if it goes well, maybe we'll do more things like that. If you have other suggestions for things that I can do to help you stay moving at this time, please drop a comment and let me know. All right? I'm going to do those 10 push-ups now. Instead of just doing 10 regular push-ups, I'm going to do 10 different types of push-ups. So throwing some variation at you, so check out these. All right, you show me your 10 push-ups now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.